Terence Crawford have one date in common. Yup, he has one date in common, and that is the date of December 10th, right? Now, we know that on December 10th, 2022, that Terence Bud Crawford is scheduled to fight David Evanesian on BLK Prime. But December 10th is a common date for Terence Bud Crawford because on December 10th, 2019, literally 3 years ago, on the same day of December 10th, Terence Bud Crawford did an interview with Andre Ward through the platform of ESPN. And Andre Ward asked Terence Bud Crawford a question. This is the question that he asked. If he, referring to Spence, goes down the list, and it's the way that he, Spence, is saying it's going to be, meaning that he's going to fight this guy first, then this guy second, and then Pacquiao, and then he's going to come and fight you, Terence Crawford. Do you think you're ever going to fight him? And listen to the words that Terence Bud Crawford say after Andre Ward asked him that question on December 10th, 2019. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
But with all the options he has, right, you're a competitor. Like, do you think you're going to fight him? Your honest opinion. If he goes down the list and it's the way he's saying it's going to be, this guy, that guy, top off with Pacquiao, then I'm going to come see you, do you think you ever going to fight him?
No.
I ain't going to be happy about that, man. I'm going to just say,
Hey, it happens.
Well, y'all heard what Andre Ward just asked Terence Crawford, right? Let me put this in perspective again. Andre Ward was basically asking Crawford if everything Spence said is true and everything Spence is going to do in his career leading up to fighting you is true, will you ever fight him? And Andre Ward referred to Spence saying that he's going to fight this guy, that guy, Pacquiao, and then you, Crawford. Well, this guy, that guy, and Pacquiao was as follows if you really look at the career of Errol Spence. He fought Kell Brook for the IBF title, beat him, became the IBF champion. He fought Sean Porter for the WBC title, beat him, and became WBC champion. He was going to fight Pacquiao to become the WBA champion if he would have won, but of course the fight was canceled because he had a torn retina, right? Ugas goes on to fight Pacquiao, and he becomes the WBA champion. So guess what Spence did when he got healthy and cleared? He fought Ugas for the WBA title, beat him, and became the WBA champion. And then the next person in line for Spence to fight to become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world was Terence Bud Crawford for Terence Bud Crawford's WBO title. So Spence did everything he said he was going to do in beating this guy, and that guy. And then Crawford was next. And guess what Crawford said in his answer? No. He don't think he's going to fight him? Nope. Andre Ward says this in response to Terence Crawford saying no. He said, I ain't going to be happy about that. And guess what Crawford said? Hey, it happens. Same thing Crawford told the lady Katie in the interview that he did with her, or Kate, a few weeks ago. Same thing Bud Crawford said to Max Kellerman. Aaron Pryor didn't fight Sugar Ray Leonard. It happens in boxing. Same thing he just told Brian Custer last night. A lot of fights don't happen in boxing. It happens. He was saying that in 2019 when he interviewed just now with Andre Ward. And that was on the same day. Isn't that interesting? The same day, December 10th. December 10th, that's when this interview was published between Andre Ward and Terence Bud Crawford on December 10th. And here it is 3 years later on that same day, December 10th, Terence Crawford is fighting David Evanesian on BLK Prime. From now on, y'all, we're going to say that December 10th is Terence Bud Crawford's new birthday. You want to know why? Because the same thing that happened on December 10th of 2019, when Crawford did that interview where he exposed himself by saying he didn't want to fight Spence, this year, on December 10th, 2022, he's going to get exposed again. He's going to get exposed again in the ring this time against David Evanesian. You heard it first live right here. And I'm going to prove it in my next video. You're going to see how I'm going to prove that David Evanesian is not going to lay down for Terence Bud Crawford. And he's going to expose Crawford. He's going to give Crawford that work. But you know what? Bottom line is this. A lot of YouTubers and a lot of people in the media and social media been saying this. And I want to clarify my position on this. They've been saying ever since Terence Crawford saw Spence fight Ugas and beat Ugas down, that changed Terence Crawford's mind. That gave him that inkling within himself to realize that he did not want to fight Spence after the Ugas fight. But I'm here to tell you my position has always been the same, has always been consistent. He never had any intentions on fighting Errol Spence. He was just using Errol Spence's name in the media every time he fought a B or C level opponent so that he can maximize his earning potential. That's just business. And he wasn't doing it on his own. He had help from a promoter, Bob Arum, because that's what Top Rank does. And I think it's a great business and marketing strategy. I'm not indicting them and I'm not criticizing them. My point is that Terence Bud Crawford told us in 2019, and he's still telling us now, 3 years later in 2022, that he was not going to fight Errol Spence. It's just that simple. I'm Manager Marty here. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and support this channel because I got great quality content coming your way.